You guys start without us. You know what? It is a good idea. So I just got to keep making it rain. Like, seriously. Make it rain. Well, I should get 50 points in the game. That won't happen unless I'm a starter. I need as much time as I can. Because I think the last game, I probably could have cleared 50. And that's a milestone, so I would have got some VC for that. All right, hold on. Keep
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from Doris Burke on the sideline coming up. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. A treat to watch as always. Chris Paul looking for a big game.
You know, we focus so much on Chris Paul's offensive abilities, but defensively, he's one of the best point guards in the NBA. Perennially at the top of the list in terms of most steals per game. Very strong for a guy who's maybe not as physically imposing as some of the other guards in the league.
Yeah, he is that. He is deceptively strong and has great anticipation, and if he does pilfer it from you, he knows exactly what to do, whether leading the break for a layup for somebody else or getting to the rim for his own basket. I mean, he can dish or switch. Pick your poison with him.
Last outing for the Clippers.
I am starting. Shit, I'm starting. Okay. Fuck. But here's the thing. I thought he said I wasn't starting. I just want to take a quick piss. I do that from time to time. I don't know.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was awful.
I think he gave me some money with that, yo.
Every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with a
My first four.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling. He's facing
Oh, he's
Chris
wide
Paul,
open.
who's the prototypical NBA guard of this era. He can do it all. A stat
Just a minute. Sorry. My hands are wet from washing my hands. My bad.
sheet stuffer. He's got to be on top of his game today.
I'm surprised. He's like,
Here's
you're not
Paul.
starting. Oh,
What
just
a
kidding.
tremendous game he played against Utah. Paul gets a screen from Jamison. Paul kicks to Jamison.
That's a tripsels.
Here's Griffin.
Ah, Griff.
So the whistle blows
Abby
on
is
the shot,
fouled.
and 2 free throws.
Griffin
for the
will probably get
Cavs
it.
right there.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Free throw drops for Griffin.
Well, when you talk about the most fearsome finishers in the league, you got to put Blake Griffin right at the top of the list. I mean, he's a high riser.
Of course he is. He's a good
able to
shooter.
Dunk with authority over the top of defenders like very few in the league can.
And with Griffin, the dunks always get top billing, but he is more than just a dunker, or at least would hope to be more than just a dunker.
Well, he's a rebounder and an underrated passer for a big man. His touch outside is improving as well. So
Did
this
some
is what
spin
you wanna
arounds.
see from Griffin.
He's like Quinn,
Just
too.
incremental
That's it.
improvement each year.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Warriors in Oakland.
Well, they hung in there for a long time in that game, just giving themselves a chance to win at the end.
Oh,
But when it mattered the most, they stumbled.
I'm in the
Yeah,
crowd.
and those are the hardest losses to stomach, guys.
Oh,
That athletic play, incredible.
Well,
Irving.
this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D.
Who's my man?
Exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Got it.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. The pass to Irving.
Oh,
By Barnes.
he cut across. He wasn't supposed to do that.
Here's Los Angeles.
Oh,
Stolen by Bennett.
you get that one back.
G kicks to Irving. This ball grabs
How do you
the
miss that?
Well, he
There
won't
you
miss
go.
many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there. They're often running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
He lobs it up.
Oh,
By Blake Griffin.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And And
It's been Irving and
this game
Bynum all
take a
day so
big
far.
swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force. Not sure how he got that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to take the shot.
Irving dishes to Quinn. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Last time out, there was a moment where he had an injury. It was a bit of an ankle issue, and that could be a factor for him out here.
Well, Steve,
we'll
there's
see.
not enough time off for him to get back to normal, but he's going to give it a go, and we'll see if it shows up or not. If he is the kind of player we think he can be.
Boy, that was a rough
I think I can be the
set
good
there,
players,
fellas,
the good
and
shit.
The defense didn't even try to go through that.
Irving kicks to Quinn. To the wing on the left. Bennett with it. Now guarded by Reddick. Shot clock at 5. Here's Quinn. Again, the Cavaliers score.
You know, he was
I forgot about that one. I got him.
He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've done well at taking
On
advantage
fire.
of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Here's Quinn. Bounces
Yes.
off the rim and drops. Quinn's got 8.
He has not missed yet. 4 for 4 in this first quarter.
Setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
That's the idea. I'm showing Coach I got this.
Right now, Doris.
Thanks, Kevin. I got
As long as you don't put me in small forward,
Coach,
Coach, we'll be good. We'll be on good terms.
He was getting everyone focused on the defensive
Shoot,
attack
I'm a guard.
against Griffin.
Enough's
Coach
enough.
did not mince words. That's the player he wants his guys taking out of this game. Somewhat surprising he would be that guy, but that was the message, loud and clear. He wants them to also play at a very up-tempo pace, push the ball up the court as quickly as possible. That was his message. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
Oh.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I tried to set him up with a alley-oop.
Andrew Bynum.
Didn't work that well, though.
Clippers trail by 4. Paul passes to Reddick.
Oh, I let him go.
Back to Paul. Wide open look. And the shot is good.
That wasn't my man,
Paul
but he left his
steps
squad to double team.
Pass, that one was right on target.
Irving dishes to Quinn.
All alone.
Makes good on the step back jumper. He's got 10.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter.
Yes, sir.
Tremendous period of basketball for him.
It's in the
Paul
first,
kicks to
baby.
Reddick. With his first shot attempt. That one wide left.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
I'm a shooting guard. Should be at the back.
Verajao.
Oh.
He's against Jordan. Now the Clippers moving it up. Ball's running. Reddick
That was my man, but they didn't punish me.
That is such
Surprisingly.
good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
That's one thing to create a turnover, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, that's even better.
Quinn passes to G. The dish now to Quinn.
Oh, no.
Kicks it to G. 4 on the shot clock. Here's
Take it. Oh, my God,
jumper,
Irving.
no good.
Not what I want to see, buddy.
Clippers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game.
Well, you know, Matt Barnes back in high school was an all.
Oh, my. That was huge. That was huge.
Touchdown catches his senior season.
Well, these are players that have a job to do, and they've been doing it very well. Here's a look at the top passing point guards in the NBA
Paul.
over the course of the past 10 games. Second, Chris Paul.
These are the best passers in the NBA, guys. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is clicking.
And Steve, you touched on it there.
Oh,
they're fantastic
God.
distributors. But it's not just their passing that makes them great. I mean, it's their leadership on the court. Even when the ball's not in their hand, their leadership is fantastic.
And for Matt Barnes, you can see some of that football influence in his style of play.
Hurry up, Verjao.
Wide receivers coming out of high school before he went and played basketball at UCLA. But yeah, he really knows how to go and get that ball, whether it's a loose ball or an offensive rebound. And he's a good backdoor cutter as well.
You're right. He used to play high school ball in Sacramento.
Yep.
And a lot of college coaches wanting him to come
12
down
points,
for
man. That's 5 shots. No,
Right
6
now.
shots.
The touch is flowing. 6 of 6 from the field.
Just looks like one of those games where everything's going his way, and he's got to continue to fire. Take advantage of the touch you feel right now.
Here's Jordan. The putback.
Oh! And then I apparently allowed it. And I allowed, that was all of a
Really
sudden my
appreciated
man.
their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball
Irving
movement,
going in.
ball movement, generating
Nice.
A lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
Do what you got to do,
This
Herbs.
game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Paul dishes to Jordan.
Ooh. Ooh, oh. That was my man.
Redick with the bucket.
Shit.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys.
Not
They're
how I
working
want
it
to do
inside,
it.
dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Irving.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been
What you doing, buddy?
of exactly that variety.
Pick by Verjao. Here's Quinn.
Oh, I missed.
10 shot, and he lays it.
Oh. How did I miss
Clark's
that? It
got
was
his first
perfect.
points of the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark. Just
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter.
I wonder if I'm the player of the... Oh, no, they have a halftime.
By
That's
one.
halftime.
And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Can't believe I missed that shot, man. It was all perfect. I was all alone.
The playoff.
Bunch of bollocks. All right, what are we sitting at? Ooh, we're up.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. CP3 at point with Redick there. The
Jack, don't be an asshole.
Barnes is out there with Antoine Jamison. And it's Hollins in at the 3 at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yes.
That's the lineup on the floor. For
That's
the
a
Clippers.
trips.
and that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jumpers.
The feed to Redick.
Ooh.
Good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And a moment now to check out the lowdown on the numbers for Chris Paul. Some kind of performance.
Not bad.
Turning in night in and
Oh, I'm
night
a shooting.
out
Oh,
these
back
past
to
4 or
shooting.
5
I was
weeks.
point guard for a
He's
bit, I guess.
averaging 19 points
Irving
per
must be
game
back. Yep.
and 5 rebounds. The points have been coming for him at a prodigious rate, and that's exactly what they depend on, his scoring ability and his drive.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he is, a driven player, Steve. Someone who can take an opposing defense and just shatter it with his ability.
Don't be an idiot, Irving.
Irving against Paul. Here's
Yeah.
G.
G.
And a miss there on the triple. Clippers trail by 6. Paul kicks to Jamison.
It's a trips.
And it's Irving with the rebound.
Ah.
He's wide open.
Them and the rebounds.
He'll rarely miss those.
We can't give those up, bro.
Second chance shot. No good from Hollins.
There we
There's
go.
one guy the defense is not
About
afraid
goddamn
to leave
time.
open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Herbs. I'm open, bro.
Irving passes to Quinn. Fires the 3.
Nope.
Rebounded
I didn't
by
want to
Hollins.
step out of the bounds there, but I
Los
did.
Angeles has gone
I was getting
3 of
boxed
7
out.
tonight from three-point territory. Paul with
Field
the
goal's
ball.
going down.
Now Bynum defending. The offensive rebound.
Nice. Vines, that was good.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Irving attacking. Here's Quinn. The 6-foot
Yep.
is good. Quinn's got 17 now.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. And he's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And also, Steve, I think he's really smart with the basketball. Very smart. When you're playing with him, your only job is to get open because when you do, and if you do, he'll put it on the platter for you. Room service style.
Left side Collison. Releases. And
Yep.
Cleveland again with the bucket.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Clippers trail by 8. Jamison with a screen for Paul.
How did that even go in? He one-armed it, barely even shot.
A very good percentage today.
It's just like a whatever, just toss it.
Success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of
Oh, he's
7
going solo.
shooting.
Take it.
Here's Bynum. Foul
Damn
call
it, you
that
guy.
time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances
Well, he gets
at the
2
free
for
throw line
Bynes.
Bynum having a terrific game. He has 8 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, it's just a small part of what's been a solid
Nice.
overall contribution by him defensively.
As he's grown as a player, Andrew Bynum has become more forthcoming with his opinions, which I don't
7
mind.
up.
One thing he said last season was that he felt his development was stifled a little bit by playing with Kobe Bryant. And you know what? He might be right.
Good on the shot. And 2
Fuck.
points for Chris
That's
Paul.
so gay.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Irving dishes to Quinn. Doubled by Dudley. Rejected by
Ooh, why did I do that?
Another chance. Back to Irving. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
What are you doing?
By Reddick.
Oh my God, that was my fault on the first shot, but not the second one.
Paul kicks to Barnes. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
That is not an easy shot right there. He had to get it off over a taller defender.
A little bit of a rainbow 3, but like you said, it had to be with the size mismatch.
Here's Quinn. The top of the
Yep.
key jumper is on the mark. Quinn's
Figured
got
I'd take the
19
2
points.
first.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers lead by 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Doc, how would you assess the team's performance throughout the...
Now,
We're doing better. That's how it is.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Another NBA season is about to wrap up, but there's still an awful lot to talk about. The Cavaliers off to a great start. Outstanding bench production. They've gotten a very nice lift, and that's made a huge difference for them on the scoreboard. An unbelievable
Who is it,
first
me?
half from D. What he's been
Yeah.
able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that.
The Sprint.
No bad shots.
Report,
He's
presented
ain't got to be
by
smarter, even
Sprint.
though I'm being quite smart with it, actually.
we have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for D. 19 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Or is
A
it
lot
2?
of times,
What?
One of those players who can get hot and stay hot.
I don't understand.
So I look for him to continue.
Well, I get it,
to
I
search
guess.
for shots out there.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Quinn in at shooting guard. Bynum is out there with Bennett. Then there's Irving. And it's G in at the 3, the small forward. Cavaliers leading. Irving passes to Quinn. And a
Yes, I got
bounce off the
lucky.
rim, but it sinks right in. Quinn's got 21 in the game.
And if that ankle has been bothering him, he sure isn't showing it.
Yeah, if you had told me he was out there with a hurt ankle, I would have said you got to be crazy because he's been fantastic out there.
And it's Paul penetrating.
You know, with how
Bennett.
dominant he's been since entering the league, we can start to wonder where Paul will fall in terms of all-time greats when you talk about point guards. When it's all said and done,
Ooh.
I think he'll be right in that group of the best point guards.
Oh, yeah, he's got those.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He has such terrific
2
form
up,
and
that's it.
consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Irving kicks to G. Irving against Paul. Irving dishes to Bynum.
Oh, Bynes. That was nice.
Bynum's got 11. We talk about Chris Paul's place among the great point guards in league history. The advanced stats community make a compelling case to put
Oh, Bynum.
at the top.
That's
of the
how you
list.
do,
This is gonna
buddy.
rankle some people, I think.
Well, it's all about efficiency when you want to talk advanced stats, and so that means how often do you get to the line, when are you turning it over, what your shooting percentages are, and Paul has really good numbers across the board.
Trips.
He was all
Yeah.
over that one. 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met.
Did we?
Kevin, that game
I don't remember. Oh,
was an absolute
I think that's when I was rocking it.
Building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have, and once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got
Oh my God, that dropped it a lot.
Shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup. He's going
Can't
to
get that
time, especially in the post.
grade
Very
up.
well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Here's Irving. He has 7. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to his team. He told the team he wanted to run their offense through D. Coach obviously has a ton of faith in his offensive ability and shared
That was a nice
faith
shot.
with the rest of the players.
I'm happy
by
with it.
insisting they get him more involved. He told them also they should be swarming to the basket at the offensive end. He wants a lot of bodies inside. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Cav, it'll be interesting.
Thanks again, Doris. At the line.
You know, guys, you look at Chris Paul's path to greatness, and it's really kind of a neat story. When he was in high school, he didn't even make the varsity team until he was a junior and cracked 6 feet tall. And the school he wanted to go to, North Carolina, understandable for a kid who was in the state of North Carolina, the Tar Heels didn't even offer him a scholarship.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Zeller's checked in. Here's Quinn, guarded by Reddick. Irving for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
That's how you do.
And with Chris Paul, he ended up playing 2 seasons at Wake Forest.
Exactly what I wanted to do.
16 appearance. You know, the school retired his number 3 jersey back in March. So for a guy so lightly recruited out of high school, what an incredible achievement.
His twin brother has been just as successful in the insurance business.
That's right, Cliff.
Yes, Cliff. Terrific. In fact, he handles my home and auto.
Does he?
Yes, he does.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, I have an umbrella policy.
You do? He's a great assistant. Yeah, wonderful. This is the G. Fires the 3.
Not this time.
That doesn't go in either for Irving. Clippers trail by 8 to the middle. That's good from Paul on the assist.
Just a lot of back and forth basketball.
Reddick's got assist number 5 here tonight. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Quinn. 24 points for him from 15 feet away.
No.
It's rebounded by Reddick.
Bad quality.
And here is Paul.
Oh, now it's my man.
Zeller grabs the board. The Cavaliers
Get off of me.
lead by 6. Irving passes to Quinn. All sorts of time, and it's good off the glass.
You're damn right it's good.
Quinn's got 26.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And
Oh, that was my man.
get away from him.
And that
Back to
one's
a
good.
B. Or a C plus, I mean.
Starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Now here's Zeller. Jamison covering. It's a pick by Bynum. Shot on the wing. The shot by Quinn, no good.